Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to give you some latest cruise news.
And a glimmer of hope for all you travel addicts. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So, latest cruise news.
Well, I think we mentioned last week that Carnival opened up, or they started taking bookings for August 1st. They have 8 ships. In Texas and the Caribbean and Florida, exactly. And TMZ and the New York Post were reporting that the bookings are up 600%.
I know, it's like incredible. People are itching to go cruising again.
Well, we've been saying this all along. Once a cruiser, always a cruiser. I mean, if you've cruised once or twice, or 3 or 4 times, let's just say,
you're hooked.
You're hooked. It's impossible. All you do is talk about cruising,
thinking about cruising,
telling your friends about cruising.
Yeah.
And they all go crazy. They're like, stop. But that's what cruising is. That's what it does to you.
Yeah. So because they're opening on August 1st for this first sailing to the Caribbean and to their own private island, the bookings are skyrocketing. So hopefully this is a good sign that people are going to start cruising again soon.
Exactly. But there's no guarantee that the ships are going to sail. Yeah. But apparently they're working with the CDC and
and they're going to try their best to be able to ensure the best safety possible to the passenger for these bookings.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
So that's the good news. One thing I think cruise lines are going to have lots of trouble in the future is convincing new passengers. The old passengers, they can't wait to go back cruising, but the new passengers might take a while before they convince them to go cruising again.
Take what you can get at this moment.
Exactly.
Right? And these guys are decimated. They are made the scapegoat.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is that we talk about a cruise ship being, close proximity, having lots of people, but it's no different than an airplane.
Absolutely not. You were reading something about airplane today.
Look at what's going on here in the States. You had a United flight that was going from New York to San Francisco, completely full. Where is those empty middle seats?
Exactly. So practically, what's different between that and a cruise ship?
Exactly. And then there was another American Airlines flight as well.
Yeah.
I actually thought that there was no flights, but we live in Europe. This is happening in the United States. What do we know, right?
Yeah.
We're just going based on
what we read in the news.
Exactly.
So other cruise line, Princess Cruise Line, which is, as everybody knows, is our favorite cruise line, is practically on pause till September. So they planning on resuming cruising in September. And the Enchanted, it was the inaugurational sailing, the one August 1st, the one we were supposed to be on, now is going to be postponed in November to the Caribbean from Fort Lauderdale. So at the moment, Princess is taking an approach of waiting and
maybe we can go on the Enchanted for their inaugural for my birthday.
Oh, maybe.
My birthday is in November.
Oh, okay.
If anybody from Princess is listening, we don't even need a flight. We'll just hitch a ride. Fincantieri's just down the road. So we could just drive to the ship, and then you can just take us there.
Arrange it.
And we'll video it the whole time. We'll tell everybody how amazing it is. Anyways, Holland America, much of the same. Although they're shifting their fleet mostly to the Caribbean.
Yeah. They had a big African cruise with a bunch of ports in Africa that's been cancelled as well, and now they're thinking about resuming in the fall in the Caribbean. So those are the Carnival Corporation fleet.
Royal Caribbean. Oddly enough, they have announced the same thing. They're calling it Cruise with Confidence. It's right here, Cruise with Confidence. And what's weird is that Princess is also calling their packages Cruise with Confidence.
Maybe it's a clear trademark, and they all use it. I don't know.
Maybe. So tell us about the cruise.
So basically, if you book a Royal Caribbean or a Celebrity or a cruise between now and August 1st, you have up to 48 hours before sailing to cancel, and you get 100% cruise deposit back. in the form of a credit that you can use between now and May 4th, 2022.
Okay, so you get a cruise today. Up to 48 hours before you can cancel it, and whatever you paid is in the form of a credit that you can use
between now and
2022. Not bad.
On top of that, they have the best price guarantee. So if you book now and between now and your cruise, the price goes down, or there's some perks coming up, or a better offer, you can call them up and have them match the price, which is very good. And on top of that, they have another promotion. It's called Same Cruise, Same Price. So basically, if you decide not to go, let's say you book something for September, you decide not to go, but next September of next year, 2021, they have the same itinerary, you can book the same cabin, and you can basically transfer your final payment to this sailing in a year time. With the same price, same cabin, same category, same perks, same everything.
So you just move the date.
Practically,
You just move the date.
Yeah.
So
yeah, seems a good offer.
that's a good offer, definitely.
Yeah, very good.
So at least in this way, you're confident knowing that your money is safe.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, Norwegian. A lot happened in your Norwegian cruise line last week. Do you want to elaborate?
Norwegian has announced that they'll be in business for at least another 12 months. They've been able to raise enough capital to
stay afloat.
Continue, stay afloat.
Yeah, stay afloat.
Yes, there you go.
For 12 months, even if they were not able to cruise between now and 12 months from now, they have enough capital to stay afloat. So that's what it matters. So these are the news for the cruise lines.
Yeah.
As we talked about earlier, the airlines are actually a bit naughty.
You have to hope that the United States is beyond, that the curve is going down. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it to me. But you have to hope that they've passed the peak and that they can begin operations, and even stores are already opening up, and department stores, giant department stores, Macy's for instance, has announced that they're going to be opening up, but over the next 6 to 8 weeks.
So it's a long time frame to plan a reopening, but yeah.
But it's hopeful.
Yeah, exactly. So that's Glimmer hope at the end. We hope that these are become more and more the new norm, and we will be able to start traveling and cruising again soon.
Yeah. Well, certainly here in Italy, there's definitely a lot of positivity in the air.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Oh wait, not positivity virus, positivity of sentiment in the
exactly.
air.
More optimism.
Yes, optimism, not positivity.
That's the word you're looking for.
Okay, optimistic. Guys, you all know that we're in the race to 1,000 subscribers.
So if you don't want to miss any show, please subscribe and you'll be notified every time a new show comes around.
Absolutely.
So today is our day 8 of reopening.
Yes.
And it's May 11.
We were very concerned, actually, Italy was very concerned as to what would happen in the next week. So this past week they were very concerned because, now we're able to visit parents, which the locals are actually taking that a little bit broadly.
A little bit.
As we reported, there was some people in Milan having, dinner and drinks with everybody, but actually our new cases is at I can't say an all-time low, but it's the lowest that I can remember in this
few
period.
months, yeah.
802 new cases.
Which is really good, considering that they are doing way more testing. So that's a really good number.
Yeah.
And the curve is actually doing really good. It's a ski slope,
It's a ski slope. Yeah.
It's a ski slope.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it a cliff. I think the ski slope is the right way to do it.
Which is still pretty good. A ski slope.
Oh, I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with the ski slope.
And the recovery are really skyrocketing now.
Can you believe we have over 105,000 recovered? That's people who are sick and now are not.
So that's a really encouraging number. So this week we're entering is going to be a crucial one because that's the second week of the release of the lockdown. So basically that incubation of the virus is 2 weeks, so this is a crucial week. So that's probably what the government is waiting for before thinking about reopening more and more stuff.
Yeah, it's probably why we haven't heard about any more news about reopening. Everything's supposed to reopen next week. Or no, sorry, retail is supposed to open up next week.
The 18th, yes.
Yeah. We already have industry, manufacturing. Actually, when we were at your uncle's house, we went to his uncle's house for a barbecue.
Yeah.
His cousin showed up and his cousin's wife. And both of them are back to work, and they're busy as ever.
Yeah, exactly. They said they have lots of backed up orders, and they are working to clean this back up.
Well, let's hope it stays that way.
Let's hope it stays that way, exactly. And I guess that's about it for today.
That's what we got for you.
Fantastic. Thank you guys
so much for watching.
See you soon.